Sugar, sugar, you are my candy.
Hey, welcome to Cooking with Cassie. So today we're going to do just a simple quinoa salad recipe. It's quick, it's easy, it's good for the whole family, it's great for the summer, to keep it in the fridge. It's a nice, cool dish. So we're going to start by steaming vegetables today. So you can use any vegetables you have lying around the house. Today I'll be using cauliflower, green beans, and celery. So you're just going to start by either taking a wok, or you can just take a frying pan. You're just going to add a little bit of water to the bottom of it. And then you're just going to dump in your vegetables. Your green beans, cauliflower, and our chopped celery. So the thing about steaming vegetables is that you're not going to cook them completely all the way through. The point of steaming is so that you lightly warm up and heat the vegetables, but not enough to actually kill the enzymes in the vegetables. Once you kill the enzymes in the vegetables, then the vegetables are no good for you anymore. They're losing all of their nutrients and their vitamins, and that's kind of the point of eating vegetables in the first place. So what you're going to do is you're going to let them sit there and steam for a bit, and how to test for them is you want to make sure that they're still kind of crunchy on the inside, so that if you were to take a bite out of it, you're going to have a soft outside but a crunchy inside. So we're going to let those steam for a bit. And we're going to take our quinoa. So I've already cooked the quinoa. I cooked it in a little bit of Himalayan salts with water, just plain water. So quinoa is awesome because it is the fastest grain to cook. It takes about 15-20 minutes to cook. This is probably about a cup and a half of quinoa. Now the reason is that it's so fast is because quinoa actually isn't a grain. It's actually classified as a seed. So that is why it's going to pop up so easily, because it's not as dense, I guess, as a grain would be. So it looks like our vegetables are pretty much done. Turn that off. So how are you going to tell? So if you take just a little green bean here, it's actually the color of the green bean has changed, and that's how you know that it's just lightly steamed, is that the type of green will kind of change to like a medium colored green. Take a little bite. It's still crunchy. That's something we want. Cauliflower, same thing. The top of it, that's the part that has changed a little bit in color. But if you were to also crunch down this one, still very crunchy. So that's perfect. Heats it up a little bit. Some people need certain vegetables, ones like cauliflower, they need them to be steamed or cooked in some sort of way, because the enzymes have a negative effect kind of on their intestines. So some of these vegetables will cause you to be bloated. Cabbage is another common one, broccoli, cauliflowers. So just a light steaming will usually take away that effect. So I'm going to pour the vegetables into the quinoa dish, like so. Mix it up a bit. Then, because so far our meal is all carbs, you get a little bit of protein in with these green beans, lots of protein in with the quinoa, but we need some fats in there to help fill us up. So we're going to take 1/4 cup of sunflower seeds, sprinkle those in there. Pumpkin seeds work just as well, whatever you have lying around or whatever you prefer if you don't like the taste. Sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds will do well. You can throw some nuts in there, pine nuts, chopped almonds, pecans, whatever you'd like. And so now we're going to make the dressing. Super easy dressing here. So I'm going to take a mason jar, and that's what I'm going to use to kind of shake up my dressing in. Take some measuring spoons here. So we will do 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil in there. This is red wine vinegar. I prefer it more than balsamic vinegar, but balsamic vinegar will work just as well. So if you have that around, you can use that instead. But I prefer this one in a quinoa dish. So 1 tablespoon of the red wine vinegar. We're going to do 1/4 teaspoon of pink Himalayan sea salt. We're going to do 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, if I can ever get it open. There we go. 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. And my favorite herb to use, basil. So we're going to do 1 full teaspoon of dried basil in there. Lots of taste. And put the lid on. Shake it up. So good thing about mason jars, I mean I use them for everything, but they're easy, you know, you can hold them, you can shake up the dressing in them. We could even transfer the salad after we mix it into the jar and bring it to lunch, you know, at work, whatever. It's easy to transport things, keeps everything sealed in there, doesn't leak that much, so it's perfect. So you're just going to pour all the dressing in and mix it around. You can really smell the red wine vinegar, my favorite part. And as a last little touch, we're going to put some hemp seeds. We're just going to sprinkle them on top. Hemp seeds you want to be very careful with because this dish is kind of still a little hot. You don't want to add them too soon just because it'll kind of ruin the fats if you heat them there. Hemp really shouldn't be heated because it will destroy the good fats in there. So don't kind of add it in too soon, and add as a topper. So if you're going to take this dish now and you're going to reheat it to eat again, don't add in the hemp seeds then, just pour them on top of each serving that you decide to have. So yeah, you can easily reheat this. If you like your quinoa warm, you can quickly throw it back in the wok, you know, reheat it for whenever you're going to have your meal. If not, it's still great cold. Throw it in the fridge for a bit and then serve it whenever you like. And here we go, our simple quinoa salad. And also, you can make this dish a little bit more colorful if you'd like, and that's where you're just going to use all your different kinds of vegetables that you have laying around. It's a little bit more eye appealing when you do the different colors and stuff, but it still tastes great if you use whatever you have lying in the fridge. So it's a good way to use up whatever vegetables you have kind of left in the fridge by the end of the week, which is pretty much what I did today. Okay, thanks for joining us on Cooking with Cassie, and hope to see you soon.